Bonjour à tous et toutes, j'espère que vous allez bien. Welcome back to my YouTube channel Learn French with Anubhav. In today's class, we are starting to solve the sample paper, the official sample paper of CBSE Board Class 10th 2025-26 batch. So this is the part 1 and we are starting with section C, which is your grammar section. Okay? So question number 4, conjuguer les verbes autant qui convient. Tenses question, find, 5 au choix. Each one carries 1 mark, 7 in total. You need to attempt 5. Let's discuss all of it. Demain vous dash votre nouveau téléphone portable. Okay. Talking about the indicator, we have demain here, which means tomorrow, indicating that we have to use futur sampler. So the answer will be aurez. Vous aurez votre nouveau téléphone portable. Ore, AUR, it's the irregular stem in Fudu Sampler. There are some exceptions which you need to learn. Okay, so do check out my Fudu Sampler video where I have discussed all of it. Hier, il dash un bon film à la télé. Yesterday, they saw a good film on the television. So, yesterday, an indicator of a past event, and they watched single time event. So, on view. Voir, past participle of voir is view, and you have the auxiliary verb avoir conjugated with il, plural. Quand ils sont arrivés à l'aéroport, l'avion partit, then déjà you have to be written, right? So quand plus passé composé indicating pluska parfait. But this is not just the only indicator. Okay, another indicator that can help us here is deja, indicating that this event already got over before the other one. For that reason, we are using pluska parfait here. So, était déjà parti. Parti, the past participle, était, imperfect conjugation of être, third person singular, and deja has to be written between them. Hier soir, je n'ai pas pu sortir car il pleuvait. It was raining. Past continuous. That's why we are using imparfait here. So, il pleuvait. Aussitôt qu'on finit is the verb, la prière, on prendra le dîner. So, first action is finishing the prayer, then we'll take the dinner, right? And aussitôt que plus futur sampler indicating your futur antérieur. That's why the final answer is aura fini. Okay? Because on, we translate on as we, however, the conjugation of on is same as il. Okay, it's the impersonal pronoun. Okay. Avoir de la patience si tu veux du gâteau, la grand-mère dit au petit garçon. Avoir, okay. There's no subject before the blank, fine. And next part has tu. Okay, indicating that it's imperative with tu. Avoir, it's an exception. So A-I-E, A de la patience. Okay. And the last one is extremely easy. Whenever you don't have any subject before the blank and you simply have the preposition, you simply write the infinitive of the verb, right? So, pour régler le stress, les jeunes doivent pratiquer plus de sport. Fair enough? This question should be very clear. It's very easy. Coming to the next one, question number 5A, trouver la question. Fine, 5 parts are there. Let's discuss it. Ils habitaient près du cinéma. Mind it. The reply itself contains imperfect, so question also will be in imperfect only. The tense needs to be same. Okay, if you write present tense, say present tense in the question, it will be wrong. Okay, so tense has to be uniform in trouver la question. Ils habitaient près du cinéma ou habitaient-ils? So, près du cinéma, it gives a hint of location. That's why we are using the interrogative adverb où, which means where. Non, je voudrais du juice d'orange. Okay. Whenever we get replies with we and no, we usually prefer framing questions with est-ce que. So, est-ce que vous voudriez du thé? Also, need not to say, but I must point this thing out. If the question is in I mean, if the reply is in first person, the question will be in second person, and if the reply is in third person, the question will be in third person only, right? Nous préférons voyager en avion. So very easy. We prefer traveling by plane. So how do you prefer traveling? So comment préférez-vous voyager? Marc et sa famille arrive à la gare à 10 heures. Whenever we have an expression of time and we have an exact time given, you have to use à quelle heure. If it was, say, à la gare la soir ou le matin, in that case, you would be using quand. But here you have exact time given, you have to use à quelle heure. À quelle heure Marc et sa famille arrivent-ils à la gare? Why? Because we cannot do inversion with Marc et sa famille. We have to, in order to do the inversion, we have to take the corresponding subject pronoun. And Marc et sa famille together forms il. Okay, il, third person, plural. That's why we have written arrive-t-il à la gare. Il faut manger des fruits pour être en bonne forme. So what one needs to eat to stay healthy? Qu'est-ce qu'il faut manger pour être en bonne forme? Okay, one more thing, very important, question mark, you can't skip. Okay, in trivial question. Fine. We have total 9 questions. I guess in this part 1 video, we can discuss up to here. Question number 6. Okay, 2 more questions. Let's just discuss them quickly. Mettez les phrases suivantes au négatif. Il rencontrera, again, the same thing. What we did here. Tense has to be uniform. In the same manner, the tense has to be uniform in your negation question as well. Also, at times you do get répondez au négatif too. So if it's répondez au négatif, you would have to take care of the subject change, conjugation change, and of course, you would have to write no, N-O-N, no, in front of every answer. But here, it's simply mettez les phrases suivantes au négatif, so you just need to convert them into negative. Il rencontrera quelqu'un devant la poste ce soir. So, il ne rencontrera personne devant la poste ce soir. Quelqu'un, negative counterpart is ne personne. Les femmes aiment les bijoux et les nouveaux vêtements. 2 things are there. We have to use ne ni ni, neither nor, right? Les femmes n'aiment ni les bijoux et will go away, ni les nouveaux vêtements. We know already that definite articles are retained. In case of ne ni ni, other articles get removed. So, just for ne ni ni. Les femmes n'aiment ni les bijoux ni les nouveaux vêtements. Les chiens aboient toujours pendant la nuit. Toujours negative is jamais. So, les chiens n'aboient jamais pendant la nuit. Les vieux gens se sont déjà couchés. Les vieux gens ne se sont pas encore couchés. Deja's negative counterpart, na, plus verb plus pas encore, not yet. Deja means already, pas encore means not yet. Toujours, always, jamais, never. Na, ni, ni, we know the meaning, neither nor, and quelqu'un means someone, and the negative counterpart, nobody or no one. Il y a beaucoup de choses à manger sur la table. Il n'y a rien à manger sur la table. There are a lot of things on the table. There are a lot of things to eat on the table. There isn't anything to eat on the table. Fair enough. Now, question number 7 onwards, I'll be doing in the next video. Question number 6 for this video, because 10 to 11 minutes video is fine, considering the attention span and everything. Right. Mettez les phrases, and I find out this way of solving the paper much faster compared to the videos which I used to upload earlier for paper solving, doing on the board, because writing them from the scratch, rubbing them, videos used to be damn long, right? And considering the short attention span of current viewers, I would have to mend my ways. So, the videos where I won't be discussing the sample paper or answer key, I'll be doing those videos on the board itself, okay? Fine. Mettez les phrases au style direct ou indirect selon le cas. So if your question is in direct speech, you have to convert it to indirect. If the question is in indirect speech, you have to convert to direct. Very easy. Also, the initial part remains the same. We know it already. Le serveur nous demande ce que nous voudrions comme boisson. What? Okay, the server asked us, what do we want? So he'll be referring us as vous, right? So subject change will be taking place in direct speech. So Le serveur nous demande, colon, guillemets open, qu'est-ce que vous voudriez comme boisson, question mark, bracket close. See, question mark, exclamations, they are necessary in the direct speech. But in reported speech, you simply put the full stop. Okay? So, in case of questions, you would have to put a question mark. Fine. What would you like to have as beverage? Monsieur Gray demande à sa femme, avez-vous déjà envoyé le cadeau à notre fille? Avez-vous déjà? Mr. Gray is asking from his wife, right? So, in reported speech or in indirect speech, this will be Mr. Gray asks his wife if she has. Avez-vous? It's inversion, so we have to use C. Monsieur Gray demande à sa femme si elle a déjà envoyé le cadeau à leur fille. Notre will become leur, their daughter. Okay? Le père conseille, okay, 7 parts are there, you need to attempt 5. Le père conseille à son fils conduire la voiture avec soin. Imperative, okay? Direct speech, imperative. In indirect speech, it will take the form the plus infinitive. So, the conduire. Le père conseille à son fils de conduire la voiture avec soin. That's what I've written here. Where's the answer? Yeah. Le père conseille à son fils de conduire la voiture avec soin. No exclamation mark. Pauline et Mark announce qu'ils vont se marier. Oh, how nice is that, isn't it? So this part will remain as it is. It's a declarative sentence. So colon, bracket open, the angular brackets open. Nous allons. Oh wait, punctuation. Yeah. Nous allons nous marier. Se marier, it's there, right? So with nous, we deal with se. So with nous, you have to use the pronoun réfléchi nous, right? And the placement is of course before the main verb. La vieille dame demande à la bonne comment elle rangera la chambre. So la vieille dame demande à la bonne, colon, bracket open, comment rangeras-tu la chambre, question mark, bracket close. Okay? Ma mère me demande avec qui. Okay, wait. No. Le professeur demande aux élèves combien de phrases sont incorrectes. This is actually the easiest question ever. Combien is what we are going to use to convert it to indirect speech, and the remaining sentence remains as it is. So, le professeur demande aux élèves combien de phrases sont incorrectes. That's all. And the last question also very easy. Ma mère me demande avec qui vas-tu au pique-nique. So, if I am telling it, so I'll be reporting this sentence with je, right? So, ma mère me demande avec qui je vais au pique-nique. Fine. With this, half of the grammar section is over. We will be continuing question number 7 onwards in the next video. See you in CBSE class 10 sample paper solving part 2. That's all for today. Au revoir. N'oubliez pas que la langue française est l'amour.